Alright, we are back with part 2 of Matt's 2015 with Jeopardy for the Sega CD. And things have been going very good right now so far because Matt has a big lead at $5,100, Robert with only $200, and Cathy with no money. In fact, we haven't heard from Cathy yet. We have 11 clues left in the Jeopardy round, and that daily double is still lurking out there somewhere. But I'm sure we'll find it before this round's over. And we'll see how the rest of this game goes, and Matt, it is back over to you.
Alright, thank you, Mark. And so far, it has been a very good game so far. We've got off to a bit of a shaky start, but we've been able to find a serious groove since, thanks to Aubrey running the Country's Old Names category. And Mark wanted to pick the next clue, so let her roll.
Alright, how about we do sauces for 100?
Alright.
Yummy.
You could have won a new Vespa!
For $100.
Show us you know show you is the Japanese word for this sauce.
Contestant number 1.
How do you spell that?
S-H-O-Y-U.
Congratulations, Rich. You got that cash to a round of applause.
Soy sauce. Yeah, soy sauce. Not really a fan of it, but... Wait.
It is soy sauce. Sauce is for $200.
For $200.
Choron sauce is a béarnaise sauce that is tinted pink by adding this puree.
How do you spell that?
Oh, somebody already rang in. It's C-H-O-R-O-N. And it's tomato puree.
Good job.
Oh, it is? Oh.
Sauce is for $500.
$500.
Bigarde sauce, B-I-G-A-R-A-D-E, Bigarade sauce, usually served with duck, is flavored with this citrus fruit. What's an orange?
Contestant number 1. Good job.
Oh, it took it. It said what are, and I said orange. Sauce is for $300. It's the Daily Double!
It's the Daily Double. What would you like to wager?
Okay, now I have $5,700. I will risk $1,000, please. For $1,000, here's the clue.
Answer?
To make mousseline sauce, add whipped cream to this Dutch sauce.
And if you're anything like me, you want to have all the facts before you make any big decision. That's why.
How do you spell that first one?
M-O-U-S-S-E-L-I-N-E.
Closing. Also, answers.
Mussolini?
What are the costs? How do they compare to a traditional mortgage? How is the government?
Make
What is your
sauce and
responsibility after you
whipped cream to...
The answers are all.
Add whipped cream to what?
This Dutch sauce.
Could be a smart, safe
holiday.
option.
What is it?
Pay off your original mortgage.
Holiday.
Manage your health
Okay.
costs, or just cover your daily
Sorry,
expenses.
Please.
So call this locally.
It is hollandaise.
That's correct.
Oh, jeez.
And I have $1,000 more. And I'll finish up sauces for $400.
For $400. The answer is...
Espagnole sauce is also known as this color sauce.
Contestant number 1.
E-S-P-A-G-N-O-L-E.
This color sauce, okay, that would be... brown.
Brown it is. sorry about that, guys. My camera just stopped working, and I'm gonna go with Gimme 5 for 500.
For $500.
The clue is
The answer there is
there were 5 Marx brothers: Groucho, Harpo, Chico, and these 2.
contestant number 1.
The 5 Marx brothers. They are who again?
Groucho, Harpo, Chico, and these 2.
Zeppo is one of them, that's for sure. And Gummo is the other one.
Zeppo and who else?
Gummo. MMO.
Okay. That's right.
Yes. Select again.
Let's do historic homes for 300.
For $300. Answer
Wren's Nest in Atlanta contains mementos of this former owner and creator of Uncle Remus.
contestant number 1.
Don't say my parents.
Oh, someone's at the door. Okay, just a minute.
Tell them to come in.
Oh. Come in.
Hi. You have the oven? I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Excuse me?
Okay, guys. Okay, historic homes for 400.
For $400.
After the White House was set afire in 1814, this presidential couple moved to the nearby Octagon House.
When you call the experts at One Reverse Mortgage today, you'll know benefits of a government-insured reverse mortgage. It will eliminate your monthly mortgage payments and give you tax-free cash from the equity in your home.
The Madisons.
You still own your home. Take control
Dolly and James Madison.
today.
Call
500.
For $500.
Biltmore House, a 250-room mansion in North Carolina, was built in the late 1800s by a grandson of this Commodore. Who is Matthew Perry?
Contestant number 1.
Biltmore House, you said?
Yes. It is not
I'm
Matthew
sorry.
Perry.
That's wrong.
This fall, your guess at Sherlock Holmes was observed itches. It is bad. Just for what's safe. Sometimes I hate you when I'm right.
It was Cornelius Vanderbilt.
Well, we still have a big lead, so it's okay.
Yep. 200.
For $200.
Once belonging to merchant Archibald Gracie, Gracie Mansion is now home to this city's mayor. Oh, well, somebody else rang in.
Contestant number 3.
And that's the first time I've heard from Cathy all game long. New York City.
Right.
And now the last clue for 100 in historic homes.
For $100.
Now a shrine and museum, Beauvoir in Biloxi was the last home of this Confederate president.
Stand up for me, Renee. This is a great looking set of apps you have. Close your eyes. Now tell me, for $100, what time does it say on the clock? Right, Billy? What time does it say?
Jefferson Davis. Jefferson Davis. Alright, at the end of round 1, we have me in the lead with 7,400, Cathy at 200, and Robert slightly ahead of her. But Cathy gets to pick first in Double Jeopardy.
Good work, contestants. Now let's begin the double Jeopardy round. There are 2 daily doubles on the board. Here are the categories.
Okay?
Okay.
The categories are Kentucky, 4-letter words. Yep. Kentucky, 4-letter words. Actors and actresses. Musical instruments. Non-fiction. And holidays and observances.
Contestant number 3.
And Cathy starts off with
For $200.
Kentucky for 200. You can tour the Hillerich and Bradsby plant where these baseball bats are made. Oh,
Contestant number 3.
I got beaten. Sorry.
You'll have 60 seconds to provide your response.
Yep, and it's Louisville Sluggers.
Yes. Select again.
Unfortunately, JVD gave it to me a bit too late. But that's okay. Actors and actresses for
For
$800.
$800.
This bionic woman was once the babysitter for Glenn Campbell's children.
Jobs here at home and protect Medicare and Social Security. I've closely gathered and I approve this message, and no matter what, I'll always fight for you.
Lindsay Wagner.
Oh.
Musical instruments for $1,000.
Here is the clue.
A marimba is a large, more mellow-sounding one of these instruments.
What is it?
M-A-R-I-M-B-A.
Contestant number 1.
MBA, you said?
Yes. M-A-R-I-M-B-A.
Oh, wait, M-A-R-I-N-D-A?
I am, as in Mary.
Oh, I am, okay.
Is it these instruments?
Percussion?
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Percussion.
I'm just here by myself and my dad's cool. You in your ridiculously good mood want to join me?
It is not a
Sorry,
percussion.
incorrect. Anyone else?
No, I can rock a party.
I was thinking it might have been a xylophone.
Going to give us the wonderful news.
We wanted to congratulate the newlyweds.
Yes, and we welcome you with a happy household.
Thanks. Hope you don't mind your dad and I.
Oh,
It is a xylophone.
Brand new baby, Mom.
oh.
That's okay, I didn't think of it up until now. Non-fiction
For
for $200.
$200.
Mark Lane's Rush to Judgment was a critique of this commission's inquiry into the death of JFK.
Contestant number 3.
Let me see that ring. It is so big and bright.
The Warren Commission.
Yes. Select.
Holidays and observances for
For
$600.
$600. Answer.
In England, it's an old custom not just to eat this animal's head at Christmas, but to sing about it.
Contestant number 2.
The boar.
Yes.
Four. Oh. I would never have thought of that.
So Robert is up to $1,000. Holidays and observances for $400, and it's the daily double.
There's only saying you can offer.
It's a daily double.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
What's coming from Crickets, Stephanie Cricket says.
What would you like to wager?
This game, she's allowed no hits. You realize that's tempting my team.
400 only. The three-word phrase most associated with Halloween. Oh, and I know this.
Second game of the doubleheader. Only losing the first game.
But Robert doesn't. But Robert doesn't know it's
Sorry.
trick or treat.
Incorrect.
For Robert.
think of our purpose when we realize that she's pitching against San Jose State. Ground ball ahead to Iwaka. 2-1. Rolls over to
Musical instruments for $800.
$800. Here is the clue.
Add an A to the end of a word for overtone, and you get this instrument.
She is from San Jose. She went to Archbishop Mindy High School in San Jose.
Add A to what?
To the end of a word for overtone, and you get this instrument.
Yes, up and down that roster.
Jessica Garcia.
Contestant number 1.
At the end of those words for overtone?
To the end.
Garcia hit a comeback to Ricketts. That was in the first inning.
Viola?
No.
Sorry, incorrect. Anyone else?
Uh-oh. I'm going backwards now.
Oh boy. Yeah?
It's a harmonica.
She's throwing that in more critical situations. It's now a race pitch or change up. She's throwing
Oh, yeah, harmony. Yeah.
helped her a lot.
Whoa.
Calling for services for $800, and there's the other daily double.
The answer there is one of the 2 daily doubles. What would you like to wager?
$300. And it's for Robert. On January 5th, the day that honors him, you might try eating some of the peanut products he developed. And I know this again too.
Register, just visit HawaiiAthletics.com and click on the H-Man.
George Washington Carver. Yep.
It's free.
Pretty good.
Yes. Select again.
Lopez back in. Who gets up that stance?
Holidays and
$200.
services, $200. A period of penitence, or the past tense of lend.
Contestant number 3.
Lent.
Good job.
Actors and actresses, $1,000.
The answer is
Film comedian who used such synonyms as Mahatma Payne Jeeves and Otis Cribblecoblis for his screenplays.
contestant number 3.
Oh, I didn't get in. W.C. Fields.
Good job.
Unfortunately, Mark has left us. 4-letter words for
For
$600.
$600.
The British spell this farm implement with 6 letters. We replace the UG with a W.
Contestant number 1.
Think Taco Bell can't do a gourmet burrito bowl? We'll see about it. You haven't met Lorena. World-class chef Lorena Garcia created Taco Bell's new Cantina Bowl with all new ingredients like citrus herb marinated chicken, cinnamon rolls, real Hass avocados, and a roasted corn salsa. Taco Bell's new Cantina Bowl. You'll love it or replace it with something you do. Guaranteed.
What is a plow? Yes.
Yes, that's
It's a
correct.
plow. Okay, JVD, you said you wanted to pick the category. Well, I'll let you do that now. JVD. JVD. You said you wanted to pick the category. You said you wanted to pick the first clue in Double Jeopardy. Well, you can do it now.
Okay. What do we have left?
All the categories have at least one clue taken from them. Kentucky and nonfiction both are missing the 200. Holidays and observances is just 1,000. 4-letter words has every clue but 600. Actors and actresses and musical instruments both have 2, 4, and 6.
Musical pursuit.
Okay?
For $200.
Give yourself a hand if you know this name for the tongue of a bell.
Bobber.
Contestant number 1.
What is? Can you type it, JBD?
If I believe correctly, part of the bell.
And
You know what part of the bell is, right?
I think so. Oh, clapper. Okay. It is a clapper.
You can always also give yourself the hint because it said give yourself a hand. So.
Yeah, I figured that, but I was unsure on the applause part. Musical instruments for 4.
For $400. Here's the clue.
The clue is Beethoven's title was 3 equally for 4 of these instruments, not 76.
What is 76 violins?
Contestant number 1.
It is not
Sorry.
violins.
That's incorrect.
What the hell was I thinking of? Oh, I now know what it was too. It was trombones by mistake. It was trombones, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's alright.
I actually hit my head with violins.
And it is trombone. But I do still have the selection, but I'm going to take that next selection into the next part.